Alright, let's return to more of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney case number 4. We're on day number 2 of investigation. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Maya! Hey Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey! Why'd you do that, anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Alright. Questioning. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, were you not charged with murder before? Does that not count? Seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Woo! Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I get pictures of giant bales of hay every time I hear the word bail? This is coming out of your salary, kiddo. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. I guess that's it. Should we present my mother? Now I've shown her the picture. I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. Let's see. I want to see Gordy too. He really exists. Well, I'd say a photograph is pretty good proof. Once this trial is over, let's get some fishing poles and go down to the lake. Even if there is a monster in the lake, fishing poles sounds like a bad idea. Isn't that the enlarged photo Lotta was talking about? Uh-huh. Huh. It's nice and big, but you can't really see the faces any clearer, can you? Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas. Oh. Mr. Edgeworth's prints are on the pistol, aren't they? Yeah, the prints from his right hand, but they must have gotten on there at some time other than the shooting. What, really? The shooter used his left hand after all. Okay, I think that's as much as we're gonna get out of her. Unless I triggered any new conversation. Nope. Alright, let's go to Criminal Affairs and talk to Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Let's talk to the chief. Hey, Chief. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Rook to bishop 7. Checkmate? I don't believe it. He must be playing chess on the computer. Tax dollars at work. Alright, guess it's off to Gourd Lake then. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today? Question mark. That's not a question, it's a statement. You're saying, I wonder. I've been noticing that a lot throughout the game. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Fiancé. Ah, here he is. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses? Thank you for that flashback. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Alright, I wanted to ask you about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You could see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her out. I told him to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. All right, let's get a move on. Let's backtrack through all this nonsense. So as I was saying, later games really streamline this so you don't have to, like, backtrack through all this nonsense to get to where you want to go. Hey, Nick, you finally came. I was here before. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe that? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Yeah, that's the idea, Maya. Alright, so... Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this before. There are these 2 chat options, but this is in case you, like, don't know what to do. You just ask Maya, and she gives you a hint. But we don't need to do that. So, I guess... try Grossberg. We haven't been here. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Oh. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Yeah, I got some serious questions about that chair over there. I don't think he would fit in that chair. Fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Mr. Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right. I'll behave. Oh, dear. Alright, guess we're going back to Gourd Lake. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. But what did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. But what information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Are you saying you're not sophisticated? Is she unintentionally insulting herself? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? Deal or no deal? Well, what do we do, Nick? Well, I guess we deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not even exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy! I sure do. What about Edgeworth? Edgeworth Smedgeworth. We're searching for Gordy. For him, anyway. We're totally searching for Gordy for Edgeworth. Don't you get it? Okay, so, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? What the hell is that? What? What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick? Yo, Maya. Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's real impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? No personal questions. I mean, oh, the big guy. I've had that for about a month. Yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh, and here I thought you inflated it by yourself. Are you saying that Larry's full of hot air? Let's see. Anything Larry might be interested in? That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Really? Okay, I guess there isn't anything else to talk to him about. Oh, let's examine the background. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick. Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Can't get over the samurai dogs. That's not what I was pointing at. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea! What have I done? Okay. Those flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? I don't think there's anything else. Hey Nick, benches! Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. I don't think so. Okay, did that trigger any more? No, it didn't. Where do we go? Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gourdy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, whoa. No, you don't. No sneezing. Achoo! I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'd trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. I learned something in court in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gourdy. Okay, I guess we're not going to get anywhere. Well, what are you going to do if Gourdy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo... oh, sorry, misread that. If I can't get a career making photo this time, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Alright, let's try the rental shop. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. There are some boats floating on the dock. The murder took place in a boat from the dock, from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's a space for one more boat at the dock. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Okay. I don't know what to do then. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How is the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up today. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down at Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number one, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, here boy. Woof. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us how? Woof. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah? How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Okay, I know it's the metal detector, but let's borrow the funny ones first. Can we borrow a Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Woof. He's so cute. Oh boy. Alright, let's get a move on. Back to Gourd Lake. Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. What's wrong with Missile? What's wrong, Missile? Eek! Missile! Whoa, stop that thing, cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs! Oh, he ate every single one! I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry. Sorry, don't pay the bills, Nick. It's gonna have to this time. Okay, let's go to... Can we present the dog? Hey, Lotta. How cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh? Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, well that was anticlimactic. Let's see if he does anything at the boat rental shop. Nope. Okay. Move to the entrance. Yeah, let's go right back to the Criminal Affairs Department. We borrow one of the other things. Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you. Department policy. Well, take your pick. Which one will it be? Let's borrow the fishing pole. Just for laughs. Can we borrow the flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Fishing pole borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Off to Gordy Lake. Gourd Lake, rather. You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after a small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. You really gonna try to fish out a monster? To save Edgeworth? Yes. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you going to use for bait? Oh. Yeah, oh. Figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. Oof, she hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. My leg! Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor wallet. Alright, let's go get the real thing. Let's try the boat rental shop again. Nope, nothing. Okay. Alright. Back to Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent to you. Department policy. Well, take your pick. Which one will it be? The metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Metal detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Back to Gourd Lake. And to the boat rental shop. Ah, here we go. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Because I don't want to get dirty. Nick! Look! Huh, an air tank. Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we've found it. It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value retrieved. Okay. Oh, present. That's what we need to do. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of in the middle of winter? There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pressure this line of questioning a little further. Larry, I wanted to ask you about this air tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? What? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To go diving. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Ask more about the tank. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with it. And then, blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. Well, what? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th? A week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying off into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kiyatsa gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yeah, I think we should do that. Nope, nope. Let's go to the woods. Yep, I have to say I know exactly squat about that. Painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. Okay, well. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gourdy for me yet? Lotta, there is no such thing as Gourdy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gourdy doesn't exist? The proof that Gourdy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gourdy doesn't exist. Take that. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gourdy. Excuse me? Well, what exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gourdy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They say he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Yeah, 2 bangs instead of 1. What the hell is going on here? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. Figure it wouldn't be much as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Second lake photo added to the court record. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. The legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Okay. Do we get... Oh, no, that's not what we want. Here we go. Do we get to look at the photo? No, we don't. Okay. Off to the rental shop. Here we go. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's check it out anyway. How should this guy's voice be? We could do like Terry Funk. Meg, that you? Eek. Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith? Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yup. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. We'll have a look around, I guess. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. Well, you forgot me? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to the court record. Too bad all she can say is hello. Haha. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? No. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like this. That's clean. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at our office. We could sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. This fishing pole looks expensive. Oh, he has a television in here too. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Wow, there's a lot of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Okay, I guess that's everything. Okay, let's talk to this guy some more. A pasta shop? Yup, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Oh, Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secret of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh. How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? Oh, what are you talking about? This here's the Palace of the Pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Heck, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number on the safe? 1228. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Polly, what's your name? Polly? Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Okay, I don't know what else to do with this guy, except present something. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolored pasta we were talking about? Our rainbowlioli? I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Oh. Okay, there's gotta be something that we can present to him. Not the metal detector. Let's ask him about Gordy. Oh, come on. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that? Oh, god damn it. What am I supposed to do? This can't be it. Is there anything else in here that I'm supposed to look at? Anything at all? Okay, we walk to the bird. Ah, here we go. That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. All right, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Sure. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Well, wait, didn't I just say you too, Meg? Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? No, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Maybe now we can talk about this guy. He fell asleep. Okay. No, I gotta give him evidence. Somehow. I really hate this character. He fell asleep. Damn it. What haven't I showed him yet? You know about Gordy? No. Oh, you... Have I showed him the gun? What else is there? Polly here is my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello. Yup. God damn it. I've shown him the gun. Let's just go item by item. This is aggravating. Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Dad? You know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang. So I looked outside, and I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What did he say? Yup. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, the kid next door. You know, it was just to make him cry, remember? He was wearing that tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget the L6! What? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget the L6! Squawk! What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. To Criminal Affairs. After we backtrack through... Nope. Move. Criminal Affairs. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. Haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Is there something we have that can... Oh yeah, the parrot. What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget about DL6. Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's record room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Okay, records room. Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred because of DL6. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Why don't I just go get it? Okay, how about the case summary? We'll start with that. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case will be closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial tomorrow? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed, and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That would be scary like that, in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. And you're to blame. And that was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father? We established that. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh, it sounds just like the current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in the DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond? The victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get out. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? DL6 case file added to the court record. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. And I'll pick this up on another night. Thank you for watching. So, good night, everybody.